And we're back in episode 7. Let's head to the next sector. Ah, finally, the Mantis Homeworld, where we belong, and it's like destiny for our journey. We've entered a poorly charted area of space that's known to be home to the Mantis. Ensure your hull plating is up to scratch, and that you have enough fuel in the tank to make it through. Somewhat ominous. Let's take a look at the map. There's our quest marker, and we know that was something that was assigned to us last sector. We don't see any shops around here, so I believe it is time to spend a little bit of this scrap. Tier 4 shields, of course. Next order of business. Potentially some extra engines. And now we have a much higher chance to evade enemy strikes at 40%. We spent most of our money, but we're going to try to get it back. We're going to scoot around here to the top of the map before we make our way to this quest marker that's calling my name. Okay. We're immediately hailed by an impressive-looking Mantis ship. Your ship would make a mighty fine prize. Prepare for battle. Well, that's what they think. We're ready to go Mantis on Mantis here. I've been waiting for this moment. Deploy the defense drone. Mind control the Mantis in the weapon room and send my guys. And look at this Mantis brouhaha going on in the weapon room. I'm counting 6 total fighting each other. And as they go into the med bay, we will blow it up. Well done. Let's hop in there and finish them. Ooh, it's gonna be close. Let's see. Get out of there, Cubbin. Cubbin, get back in there. We did it. With no more crew on board, you are free to salvage what you can from the remains. Another good haul. I knew we could take those Mantis in melee combat. A little mind control and a little burst of initiative. A well-placed bomb in the med bay, and everything's under control. And we're healed up and ready to go to our next pursuit. Will it be this distress beacon? I think so. We don't want to spend too much time messing around up here. We must make our way to the quest. Distress beacon it is. Okay. Aha! I knew someone would fall into our dastardly trap. It appears the distress beacon was nothing but a decoy for a pirate ambush. Can you believe this? We've been hit by the Samaritan snare? I can. Space is cruel like that. Let's continue. But what do they have? Well, the smart bomb we won't be able to stop with the defense drone. We may want to try to save our defense drone this time around. Let us attack the... Ooh, it's going to be a tough call. We're going to actually mind control... We're going to teleport into the weapon bay and then mind control their Mantis so that we have all the best fighters on our team. There he is. And mind control applied. We're just going to be using the bomb on the clone bay in order to prevent guys from being resurrected after we defeat them in melee combat. There we go. We damaged it at least. Now we just need to really finish it. Ooh, but we've been hit by the smart bomb right into our engine room. Let's get that repaired as soon as possible. Raffin, you run the shields. Let's get all the engineers in there. Do we have the health to bring down this Mantis? I think so. 2 on 1. Got him. Now we just need to destroy the bay. Here comes that bomb. It missed. And they rezzed a guy. Do we just mind control that? so we can get the job done. Mind control's not quite up. Hurry up. It's gonna take a long... Oh, we got it. Everything's under control now. With no more life signs remaining on the ship, we strip it of all useful materials. A modest reward, but 50 scrap we will take. Liam and Coven, you two are doing a tremendous job. If we win, it will be thanks to both of you and your heroism displayed. Beaming into every enemy ship, fearlessly fighting the best fighters. Well, not the best fighters of the enemy, because that's usually mind-controlled, but putting themselves in harm's way for sure. Get everybody healed up. And back to where they belong. Let's see what's out there. To the next beacon as we make our way to the quest marker. Wow. You arrive in an asteroid belt to discover that a rebel automated scout has been stationed here. Prepare for a fight. This is bad. Well, we're just going to mind control our own guy back, and we're going to be looking at teleporting out of this fight as soon as possible. But for now, we're actually going to try to use the burst laser and see if maybe enough asteroid shots will allow us to get through the shields. If we can actually damage the shields, we theoretically could win a very slow war of attrition with this thing. But to do that, we would also have to survive this missile launcher. I don't think we want to enter a protracted battle with this very automated, very powerful automated rebel ship. Let's get up a defense drone, use this as kind of cover fire versus their weapons, and hope that we can FTL out of here before any of these missiles start hitting us. We're at halfway. Our upgraded engine should charge it faster. There's that mind control. Fixing it. Should be out of here soon. Almost got it. Time to get out. To the quest marker we go. Glad we got out of that situation. We found the missing cargo ship. It's docked to an empty space station. However, their hold appears to be empty. There's no obvious signs that anyone is inside the ship or station. Everything looks abandoned. Do we move in to examine the station, or do we stay near the beacon? I think it's time to risk it. No matter what happens, if we just move our ship in, if we get attacked, we're ready to defend ourselves. We came all the way here with a quest. We're going to see this one through. The station is in disarray. You find a cloning bay partially intact, but nothing else seems to be functioning. Oh, wow. A little anticlimactic. I guess we just scrap the machinery and go. Very little. Take a handful of scrap, 31, and we prepare to move on. Some quest. Whatever they wanted us to solve, it wasn't as they intended it to be. What do we have next? A distress beacon and a store. Can we potentially venture a visit to both? I think we can. Distress beacon first. Perhaps some Mantis are up to no good here. Alright, we found the source of the distress call, a small research station. It appears a small laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. Our fire suppression system is not responding. Do we send a crew in to help put out the fire, dock and rescue survivors, or just leave? Not my problem, right? Gotta go. Coldly shut off communications, prepare to leave. The crew seems upset, but it's not like you haven't done this before, StehnZ. So, let's just move along. Heartless, I know, but we've heard this song before, and that is that we must put ourselves first. To the store we go, on that note. A struggling Mantis cargo ship headed for the node raises what's left of its shields as you jump in. You power up your weapons as a show of force, and they reluctantly agree to offload some of their cargo to you for a price. Oh, rather than attack this Mantis, we just bullied them into being a shop for us. I will accept that. They can actually repair our hull, which they will do now. Get that nice and fixed up. Gas looks good. We'll buy the 2 drones. More missiles, because we're going to be using a lot of these versus the Rebel flagship. Any of these other things speak to me? No. But let's make sure we sell this. This thing is useless. And I think we're also going to sell this. The basic lasers, we're done with that. We have enough gas. We want to save as much scrap as possible to really max out our ship for the final battle. So I'm happy with that. Let us jump. Plenty of room to kind of scoot around to the left of the exit. Get some of these nodes ideally before the rebels arrive. But we gotta make our way there now. Off to the right. There's nothing here but space debris and some uninhabitable planetoids. Uneventful. So we quickly leave this empty location to the right. A Mantis vessel flashes past your view screen. Weapons and engines set full. A tiny blip on the sensor readout marks its quarry. Do we aid the civilian ship or do we stay out of it? You know us. We've always been jumping to the aid of ships that are defenseless. So let's get involved in this fight and take on this Mantis ship. You frown, power up the weapons, and prepare to engage the Mantis ship. Not today. Let's do it. What do they have? A couple of lasers, a smart bomb launcher. They're a lot like our ship. In fact, kind of the other version of it. Let's still use a defense. No. Yes, we will do defense. Better safe than sorry. And let's get teleporting over there to the weapon room, and we're going to mind control this Mantis. And we'll go for the big weapon room brawl. The smart bomb ready that we forgot to have ready. Ooh, we were slow on the smart bomb. That's going to hurt. And their Mantis guy teleported over. That's your job, Raffin. Go deal with that. And let's bomb the med bay. Ooh, good thing we used the defense drone. Can Raffin take him? Raffin won. Yes, Raffin. It's my boy, Raffin. Alright. Everything looks okay now. Finish their weapons. Where's their last crew member? Oh. He's repairing the med bay. Let's kill that. Get him. Done. No more life signs detected on the pirate ship. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. Alright. Good load of rewards. What do they got for us? Alright. They respond with, "It's a good thing you came when you did. We'd be dead now otherwise. I'm a shipwright, and I'd like to help you like you helped me. Captain offers to install us a piece of equipment on our ship, the Hermes missile launcher. This thing is a humongous missile launcher, and it's probably going to help us versus the flagship. We just have to budget a little bit more scrap to a bigger weapon bay, but this is going to be a big find for us. I've been wanting us to get a weapon, or to get a missile launcher to attack them with, for any phase except the second phase, and now we have one. We probably couldn't have gotten something better than that. That was ideal. Raffin, go get healed after your thrillin' heroics. Will is wounded for some reason. He's been through a lot. Doesn't do much but run the doors and repair things. Okay. Well, we want to have enough power stuff to be able to run the Hermes launcher if we have to. So, do at least this. Now we can power it when necessary. Oh, plenty of time before we have to go to the exit. Make sure we get all these nodes, except this one. The only thing this beacon offers is a view of deep space and a brief respite from battles. For some, this must be a welcome refuge. Well, for some on my ship, for sure, that's been battling every round. Let's take a short break, get here, and collect our brain, and then jump to the next sector. 1, 2 above. What do we have here? Another trader. Despite the barren area, a trader has set up shop at this beacon. He wants to sell us 8 gas for 1 drone. Now, normally that would be a tremendous deal, but our ship is going to be automatically refueled when we enter the final sector, so gas is really not much of an issue anymore. Drones are going to be kind of the limiting factor. So as strange as it seems, I'm actually going to decline this offer and say thanks but no thanks, you have a great deal, but I'm just not interested in more gas at this point. And after that cordial meeting, we have time for at least just one more sector right here. We won't be able to go up this to the top, but we'll go here. Ooh, a fight. A Mantis military scout seems to have just finished a salvage op on a nearby wreck. They have no time to waste with warnings, and they appear to wish to fight. Very aggressive, very aggressive. This we will give it. We will fight. What do we have? EMP launchers, a smart bomb, and some kind of laser beam thing. Do we need a drone for this? No. Instead, we're going to mind control their Mantis and teleport right into the weapon room for the old weapon room brouhaha. They're sending a lot of guys to fight us here. We might have to leave a bomb in this room and then scoot out. To really put a pin on it. Ooh, I was a little bit poor timing on that. Ooh. My Mantis are in trouble. We're gonna run away. We've been invaded, which is also a bad thing. Let's run fast as we can out of here until we can teleport out. Don't want auto fire. Just one more bomb in that room to keep their weapons on lockdown. Run, Mantis! And we run to the opposite end of the ship in order to teleport back. Ideally, safely. But we're being heavily invaded. We got Shelton in here. We've got a guy in our pilot room. Will is freaking out. He's like, I might as well try to put this fire out or do something. And we can port. Bring it back. Get into the med bay as soon as possible. Ooh, sorry you had to step through that fire. We're being just butchered by bombs. It's okay. Hang in there, everyone. No one said this was going to be easy. Oh, smart bomb in our shield room. Good thing we've got NGs there to work on it. Okay, Nomi, get on that. Will, get down there. Raffin, get back on the sensors. As soon as this is ready, we're going to teleport over and begin our second assault. We are doing okay. We are okay. Into the weapon room we go. Mind control this Mantis. Oh, it's the only guy left on the ship. Well, that was a little silly. Let's put this fire out via depressurizing. Bring down these weapons. Yes. And now the last Mantis. So kind of a gratuitous mind control, but it all worked out. The crew is dead, we're able to take the fuel out of storage, and we got a giant pile of scrap again. 77. Whew. These fights are getting harder, but we are nearing the end of our journey. There will be one more sector after this, where we will go against the final boss for our thrilling conclusion. But first we need everybody healed up, and boy did we have a bunch of burns and injuries all over the ship. Even poor Raffin. This is just a mess. People waiting in line to get healed up. And now, everybody, back to your stations. Final beacon of the second last sector. Let's see what we have here. When the FTL charge is charged, we jump, just like before. So, receive a message from a small convoy. They're looking for some military supplies and are offering to try to improve our reactor. We give them all of these items, they'll raise our reactor by 1. Now, to improve our reactor will only cost like 30-some scrap. So this deal is not going to be worth it for us. I'm going to respectfully decline. It was a nice offer, but we don't need to take this. We want to keep our drones, mostly. Excellent. So, join me next time for the final episode, where we will take on the Rebel flagship in what will hopefully be a victory for the Gila Monster Chronicles. Till next time, good night.